Did y'all miss me? I know y'all miss me. Stop playing. For real. Nah, for real though. I'm back by popular demand. I know people been asking, yo, where's the content at? I ain't seen no IT videos in a minute, and I'm gonna let y'all know exactly the new updates I've been working on, how I'm gonna stay consistent, my new plans, my new goals, and what I want to give to my subscribers. But before I even give y'all a little hint of anything, I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Because if you ain't doing that, I can't give you no game. I can't give you no free game at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Listen, I'm gonna play this theme song, and then when we come back, I expect you to be subscribed by then. I'm gonna holla at y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning back in. Once again, it's your boy HoldITDownJ. I've been doing this cybersecurity thing for a minute, man. I'm an incident response specialist. I do a lot of things like triaging emails and alerts, threat hunting, and looking for ways to make things efficient. Well, at least that's my skill. Let me tell you what I've been working on. The reason why I've been gone for so long is because, first of all, I've been very busy doing these certifications and SANs. The first one I've done was GIAC Public Cloud Security. I've done that one, and then I took another certification right after, which was the GIAC Cloud Threat Detection certification. I will say, learning those two, mainly the threat detection one, helped me a lot with my job because it made me a lot more familiar with threat hunting. If you don't know what threat hunting is, I'm gonna just give you a brief summary. I'm actively looking within logs to see if I see any anomalous behavior or something that seems suspicious. One example I can give, let's say at 2 a.m. you check the logs and you realize the compute is going through the roof. It's usually at 20%, but for some reason, just going crazy. It's going up to 100%, and you have to actually use load balancers to add more to actually keep up with the demand. And once you do the threat hunting, you realize somebody has gained unauthorized access to your systems, and they're actually using these things so they can go ahead and mine Bitcoin. But I don't want to get into all that. One thing I will say is that, yes, it was very challenging for me, but due to my experience, I was able to answer some questions that somebody that doesn't have experience in incident response probably would have been thrown off guard with. This is why experience, I preach all the time. Experience is very important because if you don't have it, sometimes things can seem overwhelming when you answer it. The way I look at certifications now is not necessarily only to learn something new, but also to validate your experience of something that you're going through. Don't learn a certification if you can't apply it to your actual job because you're just wasting your time at that point. Make sure, I don't care, some people are going to be like, oh, when you do an index, don't write too many words and all that. Listen, I write a whole bunch of words. Pretty much every term I see, even if I'm familiar with it, I like to write it down because I like to have a reference just in case they talk about that topic. I can flip back. Oh, okay. Book 2, page 25. Oh, okay. Container security. And then there I go. That's my advice for that. But I don't want to make this all about container security and certifications. But yes, I have 2 other certifications now. I have 1 more left. Let me tell you about my new interest in machine learning and AI. First of all, AI is artificial intelligence. Some examples is ChatGPT, Copilot, Google Gemini, which I love out of all of them, to be honest. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. The reason why I'm interested in machine learning is because I like how with machine learning, if you get the algorithm to work right, you can use it to determine things in the future. Machine learning can be a very effective tool inside cybersecurity because you can create algorithms to determine new malicious threats or new emergent threats based off anomalous behavior. One real life example I can give of machine learning is Netflix. How many of y'all watch a movie and based off your user experience and what movies you watch, Netflix will tell you, okay, if you like comedy or if you like horror movies, oh, here goes Scream. Go ahead and watch Scream. It's an 80% match based off what you watch. Machine learning it develops patterns and it gets better over time. Benefit of machine learning is that Splunk will notify me as an analyst and say, hey, this traffic is malicious. That's why I go, I get the case and I investigate it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is malicious, right? And then based off me telling it that, it makes the machine learning algorithm for Splunk better. But let's say I say, oh, nah, this is, they bugging on this. This is bugging. Like, this is not right. You saying this is suspicious traffic, but this is a known IP address that we use, right? And that way you can put, which is called a false positive, you can say, nah, this ain't what I want. This is not right. This is false positive, not malicious. And what happens is machine learning over time, they be like, oh, my bad, OG. My bad, player. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna get better at that. Because you notified me and you're helping train the model. So machine learning is built off of things called large language models. They're a subset of data that is used to train the actual machine learning algorithm. That's why I'm interested, because the cybersecurity analyst, sometimes work can be very repetitive. There's a lot of alerts that I do and I'll be like, damn, the same thing again? And don't get me wrong, I'm blessed. I love what I do. I'm not saying that at all, but you'll notice as when you get inside cybersecurity, some tasks can become redundant or repetitive. And you just want to, sometimes I have the ability to create. I'm an innovative person. And that's why I love machine learning, AI. Now at work, I'm doing a AI competition and I developed a actual prompt engineering. I was prompt engineering a actual chatbot that I believe will be helpful to my workforce. Now, will I win the competition? We'll see. I mean, prayers up for your boy. I would be very happy if I did. But if not, it's a learning lesson and I still get the exposure and I get to network with some amazing people and some different engineers. Another reason why I want to learn machine learning is because things are evolving. You have to understand what we do right now, or what you did, is a very manual task, or can be very manual. As these years in cybersecurity, as I'm getting more familiar with things are starting to be automated, and sometimes what it took you a couple hours to do can be done in a couple of minutes, and you have to be very cognizant of that. And you don't want to be behind and be like, okay, well, yeah, I'm just chilling. Yeah, okay. And then guess what? AI come take something that you did, or they realize that we don't need 10 people to do this. Based off AI and machine learning, we can cut the workforce in half. And guess what? Look at you, skillless. You don't want to be skillless. You want to stay fresh as possible, and you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be. That's going to make you valuable. That's going to make them want to see value inside you. But if you sitting on your phone all day and you not trying to do better, it's not going to help you in the long run with cybersecurity. You gotta evolve. And that's why I want to learn. All right, I know that was a lie, but it's one more thing I got to tell y'all about, man. I got to tell y'all about the updates of what's going on. Honestly, the reason why you haven't been seeing a lot of videos, because I've been burnt out. Doing 2 certifications back to back without taking a rest, it can be very overwhelming. And it's some things y'all don't see as far as editing videos. One video takes me 3 hours to update, and that's a lot. Doing multiple videos in a week. Also, I'm working out, gotta stay healthy, make time for my family, and study, and do work. There's really no time. It's hard to make time, but it's no excuse. I'm just gonna get more efficient with my time and find things to do better. Future plans that I plan on doing with this channel, a lot of things will change. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I was so focused on trying to be so technical and trying to teach you guys technical things without realizing that a lot of people are just starting out. Sometimes nobody really wants to hear algorithms all the time or how to deploy this in the cloud. It's not always about technical. Sometimes people need to see the vulnerability and what goes on as an incident response specialist, how my day was, what does my day-to-day look like? Or just at least talk about it. Of course, I can't record my screen. As far as my channel, it won't just be about tech anymore. I know some people will love to see, him talk about cybersecurity and everything. Sometimes it can get boring to me. I'm not gonna lie. To show you exactly where I'm headed with this channel. Now, of course, there will be a lot more general talk about cybersecurity and just tech in general and where it's headed. And, even if it's something that I learn, by the end of the week, I will share with you. But it won't be necessarily something too super technical like you training for a class. I'm not doing that anymore. Also, there will be episodes based off decompressed days. Yes, I get burnt out. I'm a human being. I'm not Superman. You're gonna see sometimes I go to the zoo or something, or I go on a date and I just have a good time. Because life is not just about technical skills. You're still a human being, and people forget that. I know you want that promotion really bad. I know you want to get that dream career, right? But at the same time, you got to live your life. Just imagine, God forbid, this is your last day. You didn't know it. But for 3 years, you've been grinding, trying to get that role or trying to get that promotion after you just got a promotion and keep going. And you look back, you like, damn. And it was your last day, you didn't know. And you like, damn. This whole time I've been grinding, I never even went to Thailand. I never got a chance to settle down, have kids. You never really understood the whole aspect of life because that's all you was chasing is just a job. And don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but at the same time, I know how to separate myself from my job. Think about it like this. How often do you talk to people and you ask them how they doing? And the first thing they say, man, just been working. The first thing they do is bring up work. And you have to understand that you are not work. You are a separate person. Separate yourself from work. I'm doing great, man. Been working out on a healing journey, on a mental health journey, anything. But you have to understand you're still a human being as well. And that's what I had to realize is that I'm not a robot. I still have time to myself, and I still can make time for my family, but also give content to you guys. So sometimes I might go to the movie theaters and give you a little content review of a movie I saw, right? But that's me decompressing, but also still updating you with content. And I will, show you how you prepare for an interview. I will show you exactly, these are the tools you need to learn to become a cybersecurity analyst. I will teach you all these other things, but also understand that it won't just be about cybersecurity all the time. It becomes so redundant. I can even update you on new technology I bought. But if you have any other suggestions on what I should do, please send a comment. You know what I mean? Email me, HoldITDownJ@gmail.com. Feel free to express what you would love to see from me because I love feedback and that will help you guys out a lot. All right, well, obviously y'all missed me, right? And I see the attention y'all giving me. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. But I gotta go. And I just want to tell y'all, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank y'all for supporting, and I'm going to keep giving y'all content, and I'm going to try to stay on a consistent weekly basis. If not, you never know. I might do multiple, you know what I'm saying? If you act right. But if you don't, that's all you. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Thank you once again. I'm blessed, and show love, support, share it to anybody that's trying to get inside IT or just want some real deal. All right. Peace.